Hey, good morning everyone. Welcome back to another video. First thing we're going to be doing today is putting the door back in the New Holland wheel loader. I showed you guys that it got smashed out in the wind there a couple days ago. We had some nasty weather come through and our guy opened the door and then it swung around at the speed of light and just smashed back there. Still a bit of glass here. We should probably clean that up. But we're going to be putting it back in today. Brent went and picked up a new piece of glass for the door. Brent got the new glass in the frame.
Yeah, so we can maybe flip it on there.
You feeling strong this morning?
I'm strong and supervising, so if you just lift it and hang it on there, then I'll supervise, tell you what to do.
Sounds good.
There's a little ring in between. So, you think you can hold it? Oh, hold it in here.
That was easy. It's the next day. We're chasing corral 4 out right now. You guys know our feed wagon is down, but we still want to get the slop out of all these corrals. Just really helps them dry out. If the animals in these corrals are always in moist muck, then it's going to be bad for their hooves and their hoof health and just general overall health in these corrals. So even though we're down the spreader, we're still going to try and get that slop out. Just going to wheel it out with the case loader. So right now, we're just trying to get them out of the corral. Hopefully they cooperate a little bit. Come on, fellas. Yeah, sure, dude. That was so cool. Roar. Come on, guys. It can be tough to get the corral out. What are you doing, buddy? Just because you cannot run through that. Come on, fella. Let's go. Come on, dudes. I have no idea what's a good spot to walk through here. Oh, that's not bad. So we chase him into the alley. Dad's way up there. He's gonna chase them all here. And then we'll put him in our chute handling system. Got corral 4 back in. We're not 100% done. There's still quite a bit of slop on this side of the corral. I just figured I gotta milk this afternoon, so we'll put the animals back in. Not gonna do any more hauling today anyway, and I'd also like to let it dry out a little bit, because as I'm scooping it out, it's all getting pushed out into our little lumber area here, and I definitely don't want that to continue to happen. It's just pretty much impossible to scoop it up without pushing it out constantly, so definitely probably better to let it dry out a bit. But probably 80% of the corral here where there was slop is clear, so it'll dry out and these animals will have a lot better situation in their pen. Morning, it's the next day. We're taking close-up cows out of our dry cow pens. Miriam's here, Dad's coming. Isn't it nice that your brother cleaned all the slop out of these pens already, or what?
Could have done without, but it's okay. Just kidding. I'm kidding, it's really good.
Alright, sick. We got a bunch of ladies we're taking out today because we're also drying off cows, so we don't want to overload this corral. So we got a long list of animals to take out before we put some dry cows back in. Got cow number 25 here, Cheetah. She's coming back in the barn. She definitely knows she can take her own time, that's for sure. Got our close-up group cows in the group this morning. We also got a few cows that have been sorted after this morning's milking. These are cows we're going to be drying off today. I believe we need 12 total and there's 5 here, so that's a good head start. What's up, Cheetah? Excited to get back in the swing of the milk herd? Oh, of course she is. Just because she gets pet all the time when she's in the barn. Ain't that right? Now we're just doing some needling, a bit of AIing in the barn, and then we'll go and find the rest of our dry off cows. This afternoon we're going to be taking the 3 tires off of this bunning manure spreader. If you don't know what happened to it, go check out a previous video of mine. I showed what happened. It kind of got buggered up in the corrals there. So we're going to get it on some blocks. I got the case loader here and we're going to lift it with a chain again because that was the easiest. And then we got some railway ties all the way over there. We're kind of scared to put it on just regular stands because the ground is kind of soft here, so we want plenty of surface area for whatever we're setting it down on. Let's get her done. Got some railway ties and some 6x6 blocks. So now that we got her all blocked up, we're gonna start by taking a steel brush to all the bolts that are holding the tires on. It's just gonna make our life a lot easier using that impact to take the bolts off. Get some penetrating oil on them all, might make things easier. Sad sight. Happy to have them in there though. That went pretty good. Awesome, well, getting the tires off this wagon was easier than I thought it was gonna be, which is not something you can always say when you're dairy farming. But that's good. We are gonna disconnect the MX285 and pick up our discer, because that piece of grass that I was spreading manure on this spring, we're gonna break that up tomorrow. We're gonna get the discer connected to the MX285. We already got it all disconnected. We're just gonna drive over there. Probably wash the windows. Give it a quick rinse by the barn there with just the garden hose. Now we're gonna properly clean those windows because they are brutal. That's a million times better. Back the MX285 up to our discer, which is also a case implement. Only problem, 3 out of the 4 tires on this thing are flat. So we're gonna have to put some air in there. I just did the easy option. Grabbed our little portable air tank. These things are so handy. You just use a tire nozzle, same nozzle you fill up a tire with. Fill it up to however much PSI you want. Then you go fill up a tire in the field. We have just lifted it off the ground. We're gonna see if our tires are round enough to drive it to the shop. Those 2 will be good. And those 2 are good. Well, the hydraulics were dialed up pretty high there. That is one heck of a rough looking tire. Somehow it's still holding there. There's probably a tube in there or something. Dad's going around the yard and leveling. Just putting air in the tires. And I heard a leak. It's leaking on the sidewall here. Right there. This is just some soapy water. It's used for finding leaks in tires. Yeah, this tire is completely shot. It's leaking right there. Bunch of leaks there. Leak right there. Other than that tire on the discer, this thing should be ready to rock and roll. Couldn't get the grease zerk in there. I'll ask Brent about that tomorrow. And we'll see if we put a tube in that one tire. I'm sure we have one. I think I'll head out to the field tomorrow morning though. Hopefully that tire holds on. We'll fill it right full with air tomorrow. And then, yeah, hopefully it's lasts long enough. It's only like a little 10-acre patch of grass I'm looking to disc up. So, see how it goes.